It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Thought I saw dollar signs. I must be getting ready to see some dollar signs because that was crazy. I saw dollar signs, y'all. I saw dollar signs. Somebody, yeah. Some of y'all might be waiting on some financial something, upliftment, anything I can get to you, I will. Okay, send out positive energy, positive financial energy. I don't care about this. I'm not sacrificing myself for anyone. No, black, no, no. Women should not be struggling for anything at all. Not in this day and age. We'll see if anyone comes in. If not, we'll go ahead and read. Wow. Well, welcome to you, sunshine. Wow. I was just looking over here and all this snow. I don't know how much we got, but it's a pretty hefty amount. Everything is quiet. Nobody's moving. No school today. No garbage trucks. I'm not going anywhere unless there's some sort of emergency. I do have an errand I need to run, but it can wait. Gee. But y'all, I was just looking over the day. There was no sun a few minutes ago. As soon as I turn this camera on, the sun pops up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm probably going to do a astrological reading today. We have Neptune moving into Aries today. Okay, Neptune position hasn't changed in 165 years. It said since 2011. That's weird too because it's not weird because I actually listened to that video last night, so I knew it was coming. I knew it was in my energy, but I just happened this morning. I was contemplating some things and I flashed back to 2011. 2011 is very significant. You can think back on that time. Was it 14 years? Wait a minute. 14 years? That's when it was in Pisces. Neptune was in Pisces. And it hasn't been in Aries in 165 years, which was back during the Civil War or the beginning of the Civil War. Right? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But even not even really knowing that until a few days ago, I already had this sense of something new beginning, something different new. First of the year, usually you have that energy, but this is like something concrete that's really manufacturing, really manifesting, really the action is being seen. Action is being seen of the dreams and those things that were unseen are taking place now that can be seen. Okay. The Aries Emperor energy. Okay. I see y'all in the chat. Nobody's saying anything. Per usual. Okay. And so, let me just get my vibe right. All right. We'll give it a few minutes. Nobody says anything or comes in or has a question, I'll go ahead and get started. Just going to meditate on that Neptune and Aries energy. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the new subscriptions. I appreciate y'all. See you coming in. Dripping in slowly but surely. Sunshine. Sunshine's in order today, y'all. If you see it, if you see the sun peeking through the clouds, give up some appreciation. It's -2 where I am. Gold is on the rise. The value of gold is going up. It's $5,000 an ounce. Is it an ounce or a gram? What is that? Is that a difference? I don't know. Cheeky Rat. Hey, what's up? How much is gold? What is it weighed by? It's $5,000 per ounce. Yeah. $5,081.18 an ounce. I don't even think I own any more gold anymore. I am the gold. Can't put no. It's priceless. Knowledge is priceless. It cannot be. It can't be quantified by earthly means. As above, so below. Hey, y'all. Y'all better tap into that Aries power. Check your Neptune placements too. I know this. It goes by generation every 14 years. I think I was in the generation where Neptune was in Scorpio. Well, no thinking. That's what it is. Okay. So, Gen X, we are all of us discovering paths to the same spiritual nexus from alternate angles, getting closer and closer to a new language of being. That's what the scriptures say was going to happen. A new language, a new spiritual language is being born. Yeah, because what is Aries? The baby of the universe, right? Something new, brand new. It also means that in the tarot. Ace of Wands, Emperor energy, Page of Wands. Breathe in indigo for the crown chakra. This is your sense of knowing. And exhale. What is that? I hope I didn't blow your eardrums out. So indigo is significant, okay, for the crown chakra. That's that deep purple blue energy. Some of y'all are indigo children. You were born with sight. You're born with vision. So we've made a complete circle. This is where I keep getting these endings and beginnings in the readings. Okay. 36 is 2 19s, therefore 2 lives. When you balance exterior life and the inner, so I could get 36. Okay, the number 36 is also significant. We just come out of a 9-year in 2025. So we're in 10 now, beginnings and endings. Like a massive regeneration, death and rebirth, Pluto energy. Okay, we always got to be grateful, give up offerings. Thank you, Earth, who cradles me. Thank you, Air, for bringing change. Thank you, Fire, for warmth and light. And thank you, Water, for flowing from the past to the ever-changing future. All right, y'all, I'm going to go right ahead and start on in with this collective reading, okay? Let's see. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. It looks like I can see pretty well. Got some extra light in there. I don't have to turn the flash on. Let me know if you have some problems seeing the screen. As above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother of the East, West, South, and North, please protect us and allow us to see. I need a new mouse. And I need to clean that one. All right, so we do have some resistance to change, oppressive energy. Like I did mention, the start of the Civil War the last time Neptune was in Aries, okay, of the United States. and they give you some sort of indication of where we are. Remember, we don't have to repeat the cycles, or we can change the influence of what was happening at that time, since we're in a repeated cycle energy right now. Basically, we're in a karmic cycle, and it's up to us to change the energy of what happened the last time. All right, things are hot and heavy right now. People are fired up. We got ICE agents on the ground enforcing, I guess they're enforcing immigration laws. I'm not quite sure what's going on or why American citizens are being, you know, taken out or martyred. But that's what happens. This is a spiritual war more so than anything. Okay. Um, the United States is established at this time. It wasn't quite there yet, at least not in the way that it looks today. I feel like it is the same because the language has changed. All right. And some situations and circumstances have been illusioned in this, since we just were in Neptune and Pisces. So that does deal with illusions and dreams and things that are unseen. But now they're being brought forth to the light. All right, so let me go ahead and tap into this energy. It seems American history is very subjective at this time. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Everybody has a different point of view, right? Depends on who you are, what group you belong to. It's also about generations and culture coming together again. There was still a lot of immigration going on during that time too. You know, people finding this new world. Everybody seems to be headed back over here again. Ooh, this is getting exciting, y'all. Let me go ahead and tap into this energy. This may or may not resonate with you. This could be world energy. Two of Wands. There's a plan, a course of action. A course of action. Let me see here. Can I adjust this? Nope. Two of Wands. Hi, positivity pulse 444. I like your name. Um, Two of Wands, a course of action. What's going on with the collective? All right, we have a lack of knowledge or not seeing something here from the past. Like, I think I probably just spoke about what's going to come out in these cards. All right, the energy's heavy, and it's been repeated and through the readings during the week anyway. So you can go back and look at those. Maybe, hopefully, find a title that talks about your particular situation. I'm mainly focused on inner growth. Okay. Um, I know things happen in the world and around us, with energies and all that, but if they're not here to lift us up and make us positive, keep us positive on our course, then they really don't matter. But I do have Two of Cups, Three of Wands in reverse, and it looks like Two of Pentacles energy. So it's either dealing with a separate relationship, or this could be, yeah, it's some sort of partnership. Knight of Wands, passion. It's that Aries energy, got fire. Good thing these are all up in the upright, but there is some sort of disconnection or lack of vision. Of course, you're going to have people in the world who don't see, can't quite see it yet. Maybe this is their year of awakening. And there are those of us who have been on this path for a long time. Okay, so 2011. That brought me back. 2011. They went into Pisces. That's when I had my visitation. Was it 2011? Yeah, because I had my surgeries in 2012. Okay, so I had my visitation, and I got I basically was diagnosed my spirit for breast cancer. I had felt a lump like the year before, but there was so much going on, like a divorce. My teenagers were having babies and stuff like that. I was just not tapped in at all. I was trying to escape my world, right? I want y'all to reflect back on what you were doing in 2011 as I speak about my story. I did get a spiritual visitation while I spoke about this before too. I was driving on the road, going to go get one of my teenagers for the weekend because he had gotten into some trouble. I was divorced, and my ex-husband, I think he might have been in prison. So I was basically on my own and dealing with a lot of spell work and childhood trauma, and then a physical ailment. I was running from the diagnosis of breast cancer. But I got a grip on myself, and it was tough, but we got through it. We got death ending. That's that Pluto energy. Two of Pentacles and Two of Cups. So if you're coming out of this time at this time from the time of 2011 up until now, if you're coming out and you've been through it, and you're coming up here in this clearing out your karma, you're ready to ascend, you're ready to end things in the past and have a new beginning. That's what's happening here. It's just reaffirming and confirming it. Okay, I don't think I'm telling anybody anything they don't already know. This keeps coming up too. We like to see that. It's graduation, it's celebration, it's ascension, and letting go of anxiety. Okay, judgment is here for sure. Okay. This judgment usually represents self-judgment, looking within, seeing where you've been, what you've been going through. You could take notes, account of your actions, or even how you've responded to the actions of others since 2012, since 2011, y'all. Did I finish telling my story? Yeah, I had that visitation, that spiritual visitation, while I was driving on the road in my Monte Carlo. Oh, I wish I had that car again. Anyway, I love cars. Y'all don't know that about me, but I'm a car fanatic. All right. But anyway, um, yeah, 2011 was difficult. It was hard. It was rough, but I remember it almost like it was yesterday because some very significant situations were happening and taking place. My spirituality has stepped up. I was getting a lot of connections to the divine in my past. A lot of healing. A lot of healing's taking place here in the new in the last 5 years since 2020. Hi, I'm new. Heidi White. We'll just call you Heidi. 4081. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. We're just talking about this Aries transit, or what Neptune's in Aries. I'm not an astrologist, so please don't hold that against me. I'm just going repeating what I heard on the outside, but what I also know on the inside. Whether there's a birth chart or anything. King of Cups is in the upright, could be Scorpio. Good deal. And the Three of Pentacles. These are all coming up good. Um, I forgot what I was saying. So let me just tap back in here. We got water energy and judgment. So, that's a mind to have compassion, also be balanced in your emotions. We don't want to be over emotional at this time. And the Three of Pentacles also is secret healing or secret collaboration. You, your spiritual team, your mind, body, and soul all coming together to make this judgment on yourself. It's not so much people judging you, it's you judging yourself, and we judging the outside world as to how we want to connect with it. I don't know how many of y'all are Bible believers, Bible readers, but removing the religion out of it historically and intuitively, everything lines up. I don't care what version you read. You know what I'm saying? If you agree, please hit the like button. I see 3 of y'all did. Let me get a little bit of tea and stuff right here. We're talking about world energy and how it relates to us personally. We're up for personal judgment right now. Even the energies that are in your life, the people that are in your life, the people you've been watching since 2011. There was something else I was going to say about that. 2011, 14 years. I wonder if any of y'all have children who are 14. Try again, new direction, starting over. Definitely letting things go. I see this Four of Pentacles, which could be holding on, but this is something that's long term. This healing energy is present, it's real. There's nothing fake. Okay, everything that's been in the invisible or seemingly impossible realm is being seen, being shown, or that's the plan. Okay, we said 2 of Wands is a plan. It's a path. It's action. Okay, there's definitely some sort of confusion. We're coming out of that Piscean energy. We'll be in Pisces season 2 soon, won't we? In the middle of February. So uncertain and unclear. This could be someone, and even in the chat. Let's see. Confusion. Frozen. We're definitely frozen. Okay. It could represent this time of year. Just everything just it's so pristine. The snow here. The animals haven't even walked across this. We have a lot of cats in the area, lots of birds, but I haven't seen any footprints yet. At least not where I'm looking at this particular spot. And the sun is hitting it. So this is what I'm looking at right now when I look outside. No words, frozen, stonewall. What's that about? Who's frozen? No words. Somebody who's distanced or separated, or you separated your energy. They could be confused about this. You may not be speaking to someone, to a particular person, or even to anyone. You could just be in a state of silence as you heal. Or you took the you actually tapped into the energy of the earth right now, and it's time to calm down, slow down, and just stop. Okay. Someone could feel as if you're stonewalling them. As above, so below. What the hell was that? What's the silence about? Who's silent? Who's silent? Yeah, I'm gonna bank on happiness. That's just what I hear. Judgment. Silent judgment. Self-judgment. Okay. Um, even as you listen to this reading or what I'm pulling in these cards or what I'm talking about, I don't know if you recognize the signs, if you've seen what's going on. But it's real. We do have an energy that's exhausted and broken. Like there's two types of people on the earth right now: those who are aware and those who are not fully aware of what's happening. Okay, we see light and beauty within this distance and this confusion. There's a new beginning, y'all. That's all I can tell you to count on that. Someone could be craving even the new world, as it comes in, or someone could be craving and wanting what's past. But if you're feeling exhausted and broken here, just realize that healing is happening. There's a releasing, a purifying, a cleansing. The earth is doing it itself, and then also those who are tapped in as the children of the mother, the great cosmic mother, is also going through these same situations. Whatever the mother feels, the children feel also. Tell me I'm lying. Okay? It is darkest before the dawn. But new days are here, even as we're in our shadows. Give me that exhaustion, depletion. I don't want anybody to feel that way, but it does, King of Swords. All right. We have the King of Cups and the King of Swords, masculine energy. It's still a balance, okay, with the feminine and the masculine emotions and logic. You need both to survive. All right. Broken, shattered, heartbroken. Who's broken? About this beauty, possibly about your kind heart, the past. Feeling nostalgic as you reflect on your childhood or even teenage memories. I have a lot of teenage memories, and I don't know, my teenage years was wild, but you know what? I liked it because I was making my own choices. I could have been making them out of distortion, but I lived my teenage years fully to the hilt. Good morning and many beautiful blessings to you too, Stacy. Thank you for joining us. Okay, look at this charming beauty. This is the Ace of Cups energy here, in the light. Being light, being lighthearted, being graceful, being grateful. Okay, very charming, but not deceptive. Okay, just tap into that heart energy, the King of Cups, whether you're a man or a woman. Okay, we're in masculine energy with Neptune being in Aries. Okay, um, as above, so below, but still, you still got divine energy here. Give me the beauty energy, please. Who is that? I know it's my collective. It's Two of Cups. Something easy. A match. Unified love, attraction, and partnership. That's what's happening. Someone could, somebody's not paying attention to themselves or their feelings or past, and maybe they haven't learned any lessons. I know a few people who could just be, I don't know, sometimes you think that people are getting it or certain people are getting it, but I feel like they're just NPCs. They're not really tapped in like that. They're just basically They have enough empathy to where they mimic the energy of divine, or those who are good-hearted, really, truly kind-hearted. Too much or even too little self-reflection, or there's some sort of fear. Also, corruption and distrust. Someone may distrust divine beings. Okay, they think we're always up to something. I guess we are, because we really know what's happening. Okay, way before other people do, right, y'all? Tell me I'm lying. I know I'm not. Let's get a few places and I'll get some oracles. And y'all don't have anything else to say, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as you watch the replay, and share the replay, please. Okay, we're talking about self-care, beauty salon. We're getting beauty here. Museum, ancient energy, things being preserved. Okay, also the past. You may want to check into some Civil War history, y'all. Visit a museum if you can, or look up something online. Just tap back into the energy again, and we see what we need to change. Okay, it's very reminiscent of what's happening now, what they're trying to get to happen. Um, but no, we're going to move in compassion and love for all human beings. All right, we were created by the Creator, no matter who you are. And there's no reason why we shouldn't all be able to get along. If not, then channel reported for tarot use. What? What does that mean? Heavenly Princess 1948? What does that mean? Somebody better not be reporting my channel. You probably regret that. I don't know what the hell that means. Don't come over here starting no shit. I'm not playing. As above, so below, as within, so without. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good thing to do. Haters. All right, let's get some answers here, and I'll close with an oracle. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the reading. Do it double time now. All right. Just hating on the higher collective, that's all. So we do have court proceedings, legal proceedings. There could be some sort of judgment or verdict. Maybe you're waiting on some sort of decision, a legal decision. As above, so below. Give me some answers right now. Ignore, okay? Ignore the bullshit. Focus, all right? Detox from negative energy. We got releasing, purifying, and cleansing. Keep your mind on water. Even if it's the snow, that's still precipitation. Things can be frozen or just stuck right now. We're just in a time of peace and respite energy, detoxing. Okay, overlooking some bullshit. All right, definitely exploration. That would be that Neptune in Aries energy, creating, using underground energy to form trust, purify. Okay, clean up, sweep up, whatever you need to do to clean your energy, clean your home, clean your mind. All right, games. Hello. As above, so below. All right, so let's wrap up here with some time oracles. Yeah, that'll be a great way to end this. Looking at the time. I really appreciate y'all's positive energy. Please keep it coming. Don't forget to check out, the other videos, the pre-recorded readings, to see if they resonate with you if you haven't already. As above, so below. Okay, so something to consider here. Definitely Grace. Welcome to the chat. Um, you're this. Look, we got a lot of divine beings here. We have a lot of people who have open hearts. Who I don't know. You don't have to be any kind of master at anything. You just have to have an open heart. Just be connected to humanity at this time. All right, exuding grace and diplomacy. That King of Cups energy and a sense of decisiveness. That would be the King of Swords. Talking about Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. When facing decisions, the Two of Wands came out first. That a decision, a path. Have confidence in your judgment. That also came out. Don't rely solely on the advice of others. You can take it, you can consider it, you can put it in your wheelhouse, but make sure that the decisions that you make and the path that you take is something that you have decided to do. It leads to successful outcomes when you work in this way. You're Scorpio? What's up? Very intense energy, okay? Definitely. So, collaborating and helping others can boost your reputation. That's the Three of Pentacles energy. What's behind it? The Tower in the upright, which is what we're wanting. And, we got energy here that's not on the divine side, that's in this restless, unhealed, ready for this karma or whatever else to come out. It's happening. So this can help boost your reputation when you collaborate, when you're open up to others. However, excessive self-assuredness, that means your arrogance, you got to keep that ego in check, might impede your progress. So there could be some out there who do have an arrogant attitude, and just make sure you keep that in check. You're only humble before your God, before your own higher self, before your own presence. But you got to stay kind-hearted, and that comes from within when you're dealing with the outside world. Okay, and we also are keeping our ego in check because that can turn things, a little crazy too, right? But still remain self-assured. Don't let anybody knock your confidence. Just don't be overpowered by it. Don't be fearful of moving at a gradual pace, steady pace. That's that Capricorn energy, Knight of Pentacles energy. This is the true concern. The true concern should be stagnation. Okay, don't get stuck. Don't move too fast. Stay just right. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. Don't let your dreams stop you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of anything. Don't be scared of what you're going to receive. All right. Some messages. If you have an issue with gambling, maybe you want to check into that. Someone could be betting against you. All right. So I do have travel and, celebration. Yeah. Sounds good to me, and I'll take it. I really appreciate y'all, the positivity. Keep it coming. Love you. See you later.